Hinckley, it was very much a dynamic duel in the rushing attack today between you and LJ, and you outrushed UCF by a significant number. I mean, 71 yards. That's a really good team, and they got a decent rush defense. So what does that say about BYU's running attack today?
Man, honestly, I think that says more about our defense, you know what I mean, and the way they play. They came out here with the game plan to stop the run, and that's exactly what they did, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, it's also kudos to the O-line and the guys up front, you know what I mean, for making those holes for me and LJ to run to. We just did our job. Wasn't anything special, so yeah.
Physicality was paramount today, and a very physical game. A lot of big hits. How are you feeling after a hard-fought battle in Orlando?
I'm feeling great. I mean, I love this weather, you know what I mean? And so if I'm being honest, I feel like my body feels so much better in this kind of weather, you know? And so I'm from California, so that I feel like I'm in my element, you know, when I'm playing in this kind of weather. But Kalani talked to us before we came out of here, and the first thing he told us that we got to come out here and play our smash mouth football, you know what I mean? Out physical them in every facet of the game, and I feel like that's what we did from the get-go. And I think, you know, they're not a type of team to be able to play from behind like that, and we try to make sure we kept it that way the entire game, so.
This has often been a quick start offense for BYU. What's allowing you to find success early in games up to this point?
I think it's everybody just focusing on their 111, you know what I mean? Focusing on their job, nobody trying to do too much or trying to be the hero or anything of that sort. I think everybody just know their 111, know their part, and just play it to the hardest you can, you know what I mean? Maximizing your role is something that Coach Kalani also preaches to us every single day, so yeah.
We hear often about the mental edge that this team has. Underdogs again this week, coming into the game. You come and you soundly beat UCF. How are you using that edge to help your team?
I mean, it's definitely something, you know, we've heard throughout the week and things like that, but I think what we do a great job is just focusing what's happening within our team, you know what I mean? All the outside noise, that's what's great about this team, you know, they do a great job of just blocking all the outside noise and just really focusing on what we got going on within the team. And I think when you do that, it's easy to come out here and play for each other and go out here and just take it one play at a time and things like that, you know what I mean? And so, yeah.
All right, so I'm having these visions of our conversation after the Boise State game back in 2022, and you kind of burst onto the scene quite literally. How do you feel like you've grown the most as a player from that time to where you stand today in Orlando?
I think the biggest thing is just mentally, you know what I mean? Just understanding the game in depth, you know, and I think also is just the biggest thing that I feel like I've been battling throughout, you know, since then is just injuries, you know what I mean? Your body just gets old, you know what I mean? I'm an old guy, so, you know, just dealing with those injuries and having to kind of get over the mental hump of those injuries is really what I've been struggling with for the last, this last season. And so being able to come out here and just kind of throw everything to the backburner in my mind and just tell myself, like, hey, just run your brand of football, just play the way you play, and everything will work out. And I felt like I was able to just do that, just focus on what I know I can do, what I can control, and, you know, we were able to come out and the results showed it, so yeah.
It's not often we get to, like, go in depth into trusting your body once it has healed. Like, that's a real hurdle. When did you feel like, okay, I'm back to my normal self?
If I'm being real, the last game it was kind of a wake-up call. You know, I just felt like I wasn't running the way Coach Harvey coaches us to run, you know what I mean? Low, physical, you know what I mean? Being compact in everything that we do. But, you know, and I think a part of it was just trying to, you know, maybe, you know, avoid injury, whatever it may be. But, you know, when you do that, I feel like you get hurt. And so throughout this week, that was a big emphasis. You know, Coach Harvey was just talking to us and telling us to just, you know, like I said, control what you can control, you know what I mean? Trust your body. You've done all the preparations for it, and it's a matter of just trusting your preparation, you know, trusting all the preparation that went into this game. And I think that's what I was able to do out there, you know what I mean? Just trust the preparation and, you know, went out there and did what needed to be done.
What's your mindset as you hit 8-0 going into the second bye week, undefeated and on the cusp of becoming a top 10 team nationally?
Honestly, it's been the same for us, you know what I mean? Stay humble, stay low, and stay hungry. We have a huge bye week that we're going to take advantage of upcoming right now, preparing for Utah. Those guys are going to bring it, and they bring it every single time. And so we're super excited for the matchup, and I think that's the mindset we have right now is just to continue to put, you know, foot on the gas pedal and don't let up. And I think that's what we're gearing to do.
You're a new father. I know that your family and your wife and baby in some capacity are watching you at home. What's your message to your family back home watching you?
Oh, man, I love them so much, man. I'm grateful for my wife and her family and all the sacrifices they made to help me be at my best today. And so shout out to my wife, you know, and my in-laws and my family as well for, you know, helping me be able to just focus on ball and, you know, get the rest that I needed so I can be out here and play for them. And the game was for my my baby, for my daughter and my wife for sure. And so I love you guys so much, and I appreciate it.
Love those emotions. Appreciate you spending some time with us. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
Spencer.